You are unbelievable. Oh my God.
I don't think it had anything to do with wiping my butt either.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a physical thing.
Oh, Jesus
No one is even bringing up your butt. I don't even know why you'd suggest that. Let's go live. Hello, everybody. Hello, our show is brought to you by Recon Texas Springfield, your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. It's Recon Tex. Call 217-670-1132. That's Recon Tex, 217-670-1132. Get your car detailed. Get it looking great. Your car getting detailed, the inside of your car would look better than it was when it was new. And the outside of your car, get a tsunami coating. For the life of the coating, you will not have to wax your car. A 3, 5, 7-year coating, you will not have to wax your car. All you'll do is just take it to the car wash. It comes out sparkling clean. That's what you get from Recon Tex. They're over on the corner of 8th and Black. Call them today, 217-670-1132, and set up an appointment for a detail or a coating or whatever you need. Maybe you need a new radio put in, or you need a new some kind of new lights, or what. They can do it all. They do it all at Recon Tex, guys. Also brought to you today by Just Beds. That's Just Beds. They are the Yawn Exterminators, located at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield. When you need a bed, there's only one place to go. There's one place to go, and that's Just Beds. Go there because by the way, they have won the Illinois Times Best of I don't know how many years in a row. It's been I mean, as many years as I can remember, they have won. Like, you think we've won a lot? Because we've won what, like 4 or 5? We've won like 4 or 5 in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've won. I mean, I think they've tripled that. It's amazing how many years in a row they've won. Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. Go into the showroom and find your bed. Lay in a bunch of beds and find the one you want. And get a bed for you, your spouse, your significant other, whatever you got going on, or your kids, or a spare room, whatever you need. They got it all. Queen size, king size, full size. They've got all the beds at Just Beds. Go there today and check it out. Good morning, everybody. We are here. We are live. How are you? Diane, good morning to you. Chris Hill's he's now becoming, he's everyday listener now. Look at him. I don't know, where's Chris from?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. And he's here every day. God love him. Karen, good morning. Hello, Karen.
Hello,
we hope
Karen.
You're doing well too. We hope you're doing good. Well, we got Tom. Tom is from Rhode Island. Look at that. We got Chris from West Virginia, Tom from Rhode Island. Look at that. People from all over the country.
Yeah.
All over the United States.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Skeletors from Louisiana.
Aw.
You have a good flight. I love you, baby. My wife's leaving, everybody. There she goes.
Aww.
Yep. See how she takes care of me.
Such a good wife.
Brought me some eggs. Oh, look at that.
Well, that's you're lucky.
He is lucky. She puts up with his bullshit.
I have a cereal.
My wife never did shit for me, other than to divorce me.
Well, she cheated on you.
The best thing she did.
She never cooked me fucking. I had to cook.
I would never be in a marriage where I have to cook. I couldn't do that to a family. I can't believe you cooked in your marriage. As lazy as you are, as lazy as Steve is, that's the one thing that I'm amazed by. The fact that he did the
He's got to eat.
Exactly. You got to eat.
I just figured he would have married somebody else, somebody who cooked. Why'd you marry her?
I thought
he made a bad decision.
I mean, good Lord.
We all make those in life.
Well, shit, but I mean, how bad a decision? Someone as lazy as Steve chooses to marry someone lazier than him. I mean, that's astounding.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I married someone lazier than me. She threw a big hissy fit when I told her she was going to have to go to work. I said, I can't support this on $7 an hour. You're gonna have to get a job too. Well,
You
well,
only
I
make
did.
$7 an hour?
Well, in 1992, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
And the golf course, I was the top paid except for the superintendent.
So she was not ready to go to work.
Oh,
She
she
just
was
thought
a
she could sit at
babysitter.
home all day and
Yeah, she wanted to babysit. I don't want a bunch of fucking kids in my house.
well, if you weren't there,
Figured
if
you
you're always
would've.
working, what do you care?
Well, but see, I had to go to work like 6 in the morning, and I'd be home by like 2 o'clock, or sometimes I didn't get earlier. So there's the big kid. No, you need to get a real fucking job.
I just don't understand. Someone as lazy as you, why would you marry someone lazier? I just find that astounding.
I guess that's something we had in common. That was a common goal,
I would.
See how lazy we could be.
Oh my God.
When I was
we got
looking for a wife, I had a list of things in my head. And I don't think it's that different from anybody else's. I want someone that I liked.
That's kind of
I wanted
important.
someone that made me laugh.
Mhm.
I wanted someone that I was crazy about. I wanted someone that I found incredibly attractive. Not just a little. I needed someone that was my type. And then I wanted somebody that was going to take care of me. And I don't mean just cleaning up and stuff like that. I mean, take care of me emotionally as
And
well
sexually.
as physically. And sexually. Yeah. And sexually. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Early on, I wanted sex every night. I wanted someone that also shared those feelings. And that's before I got married. I knew that's what I wanted. And I think, by the way, most people have that when they fall in love and decide they're going to get married, they have a checklist in their mind of what, like there are some people out there who want, they have their checklist. They want someone who makes enough money to take care of them, or they want, what I mean? They have stuff like that.
Steve has no checklist. See him
I just want
shaking his
somebody
head.
to
Nope.
I just want somebody to say yes.
You see that? That was.
I didn't think about all the other things,
Oh my God.
That's how you
And
end up
look
with
at
a
the
lazy
outcome.
Yeah, a lazy cheater. I mean,
God.
I just want somebody to because it's always Tommy and Diane and Chad and Tanya and all of my friends were married. And I was well, there's Steve and Carla.
okay, but why didn't you get somebody you loved? You've told us before you weren't even in love. In fact, you said you thought she was somebody else when you were talking to her on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
You said that her name was the same as some other girl you were talking to.
Right.
And you thought that was her. Jesus.
Right. Correct.
And so you asked her to marry. I
asked her to marry me before I even saw her.
I know. I'm
Okay?
going by the state timeline, but you told Christina and I that you were talking to her and you thought she was this other girl named Carla that you had spoken to before who was really good looking.
Right.
And you're sure that was her. So you asked her to marry you. And then when you went to go see her, you realized, oh my God, it's somebody completely different and fatter.
Right.
Why didn't you just immediately rescind that and say, oh man, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
I didn't. I guess I didn't. I couldn't do that. I don't know. Well, because she said yes. So I thought, well.
Corey says Steve's checklist was a heartbeat and a vagina.
Heartbeat isn't even part of that checklist.
Well, right now, back then it made a difference. But right now, heartbeat is optional.
See?
You would take someone now that doesn't have a heartbeat?
Well, within 24 hours.
Before the rigor mortis sets in.
Oh,
exactly.
Gotta be able to bend their legs.
Exactly.
Good.
They are making these badass silicone dolls over in China that look lifelike. I'm seeing advertisements for them all the time. I gotta get me one, and they look good.
Are you sure it's China or is it
Oh yeah, because it's the Chinese writing or Japanese or
Mhm.
Japanese.
You do realize those are two different. Those are not the same. Chinese and Japanese are two different
Yeah,
countries, cultures, languages, writing. Everything's different.
right.
You do realize that, right?
Yeah. Yes, I realize
It
that.
sounds like something the Japanese would design.
Probably.
Hmm.
It's yeah.
So they've created.
Silicone, life-size silicone dolls. You can have them. The breast made certain sizes, and they have their mouths open.
Are they
and you can put
robots
your
or are
put
they
it in their
just
mouth.
inanimate?
No, they're just silicone dolls. They're just silicone dolls,
Mhm.
but they have eyes and they have hair. And they're it's one of them. This guy's lady she has huge boobs and they jiggle and they have the nipples and all that. Now, I'm not sure about
Oh
the
God.
other female parts, but because they always show them clothed.
Do they talk?
No.
Because you have said that you. What did he say? That his sexual preference is he likes audio.
Yes.
Oh
Not-
yeah, I prefer.
It's not just
Yeah.
The app.
Well,
He likes to hear them moan and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of moaning in there with you, Steve?
Oh, I would like that. I like that. Yeah.
Or is there a lot of oh God, get off? I mean, what's
No,
going on?
More like, are you done yet?
Is it in yet? I can't feel it.
Exactly. There you go.
We're just figuring out what kind of moaning gets you going.
Well, that's what I was thinking about that last night when I was looking at it. I see I get them on my Facebook reels all the time. And I was looking at it. I was thinking, how okay, but they don't put any. They just have the throat, and they show he squeezes her mouth like this, so she opens her mouth a little, and they're showing taking them out of the molds and stuff. I thought, oh, okay, could I do that with her being totally silent? Because they don't have a voice. I thought, well, I guess I could have Pornhub on while I was fornicating with this rubber doll.
Right.
I could listen. I could listen to just. I don't have to see it. It'd be like, oh.
Oh,
So you're imagining the doll. So the whole thing is you have to imagine the doll's a real person, or
Yes.
are you
Yes.
admitting to yourself you're having sex with a doll?
No. I would if I had one, but I don't have one.
Well, I'm just wondering how you. I don't think I could have sex with a doll.
No.
It's too weird.
What's weird about it?
It's just weird.
What
Yeah,
is it?
it's inanimate.
Piece of plastic.
I couldn't have
mean-
sex with anything inanimate. It's very strange.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. It can be any worse than having relations with a dead person.
An answer is a warm body helps.
Well, if they're, if you're like my bedroom is warmer than the rest of my house, so if I lay her on the bed, she's going to be warm in there.
Oh,
Well, right now she's going to be really warm because it's about 4.5 feet of clean clothes.
What would you do with the doll when people came over to your house?
Well, I would keep her in the bedroom. I wouldn't just. I don't display the ones that don't look like something I would use, like this pillow one back there. You people know I'm not going to actually use that to have sex.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it just sounds kind of creepy.
I think it might be a little. See, that's why I would have to keep her in the bedroom.
See, we need Big D on the show for this kind of stuff. Where is?
I don't know.
He's working.
I don't know. I sent him the link, so
I don't know.
maybe it's just
I haven't
busy.
talked to him a few times since the snow. Hope they're not snowed in.
He's got that 4-wheel drive truck. He ain't snowed in.
Maybe they took the dog puppies out and lost the puppies in the snow.
Why would they lose? No, they didn't lose it. They
I
didn't
don't know. Pickles is awfully tiny.
Yeah. Pickles would get stuck under the snow.
Still looking for the snow. Still looking for the dog in the snow.
I just very bizarre.
Yes, I have.
He says dress her up like a remake of Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh God.
I don't know how I dress. I really don't know.
You
how
would
I
have sex
dress.
with Bernie, absolutely.
Because they the ones they show like have a nurse outfit on and an LA Lakers jersey on and stuff like that. I don't know how I'd have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely wanted to dress.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's at one point in time when I was never mind. I'm not going to go there. That's when I would.
What?
That's what I would. Oh, what do I?
Roy says, I like how Steve says her.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a her.
It's an inanimate object. It's not a person. It's not a being. It's it's like a table. It's an it. I just don't understand your fascination with this doll. I find it very strange. Very strange. But you'd be willing to have sex with the doll.
Well, yeah, the proper type. Now, a mannequin, no, because those are like made out of fiberglass or something, and I don't want to. Now, these silicone dolls, if they're life, yeah, I'd give it a whirl.
Are you allergic to silicone?
No.
Could you imagine being allergic? Oh my God.
That would be bad.
He'd be waking up taking like 5 Zyrtec. Good old Steve. Oh man.
God.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound appealing to me at all. But you say that you actually wish you had enough money to buy one.
Well, let's just say if I won the lottery, I'd have one. So that
you would waste money. If you won the lottery, you wouldn't need one.
Why?
There'd be somebody out
Oh
there.
hell no! You'd have women beating your door down.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, yes. If you had a bunch of money, somebody'd want you. Hell yeah.
I better start playing the lottery.
Oh good God.
Is that the plan now? Win the lottery?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Get me a rubber girl.
You are really
Yeah,
something.
stick with the rubber girl. Don't let these gold diggers know after your money.
DA says things Steve will buy when he gets his inheritance.
Oh, I don't know about that because the inheritance.
Oh, he was bitching about his inheritance to me, saying that something about his inheritance. He's only getting so much money a month, and he says it's bullshit. So I don't know. He's not going to get. I think when your mom first passed away, don't you get a sum?
Yeah, within 30 days. Yeah, it's 30, 60, 90 days, and then after 90 days, then it goes to a monthly. Like so I won't get. Mine will be $1,000 or less, so it doesn't fuck up my disability.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Steve.
I can see it now.
I mean, it'd be nice to have $1,000 more a month. I would probably buy a new car first. A new car.
What was your choice? The $1,000 a month or your mom alive? What sounds better? What's better, Steve? The $1,000 a month or your mother still alive?
One correct answer, Steve.
It should be an easy answer, by the way. What sounds? If you've got to choose, your mother's still alive or an extra $1,000 a month, what are you picking? What are you taking?
Well, I could use extra $1,000 a month.
Stephen Blaine.
My brother just bought a new car. This car payment's only $200 a month.
If you give us a weather report, your mother alive or $1,000 a month.
Well, like I said, I could use $1,000 a month right now.
For God's
What am I?
You know I'm coming over later today, right?
Okay, I hope so.
Oh, good. Then I have,
Sure
good,
ass
I
won't
have,
there.
I have stuff you got. You're going to his house after mine?
I don't know yet.
All right. So I have stuff you got to do if you're going to his. If you're, yeah. All right.
Mine's not important.
Does your mother know? Does your mother know how you just answered that question?
Well, I doubt it. She doesn't listen to the show.
How do you know that?
Oh, I don't.
Your mother seems like such a sweet lady. She does. She sounds like one of this world's great
hold
people.
Hold on. I just got a text from my mom.
Oh boy.
You should send her mom a gift subscription.
It would be so funny. It would be so funny if your mom, if this is the first time she tried to listen to the show.
It would be. It would be.
It'd be the last time.
That son of a bitch.
Oh, it would be fantastic. It would be. Oh.
Now I gotta call my mom after the show's over.
What does he say?
I don't know. I gotta call her.
So just out of the blue, she texts you?
No, she does that. So she calls
During this conversation?
No, it was, this is your mother.
Oh, yeah.
Call me. That's the way she is. She's probably in the hospital or something.
You want to go ahead and call her? We'll wait for you. We'll just wait.
She's probably in the hospital or something, like it's no big deal.
I'll just sit here and look at your facial expression.
Good God.
Tom says, doesn't Steve's brother listen to the show? And if so, isn't there a possibility his brother has told her?
He does listen, but I doubt he. I would hope he wouldn't throw his brother under the bus. But I don't know. Steve wouldn't hesitate to throw his brother under the bus, that's for sure.
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's actually doing it. Awesome.
Oh,
Let's look at his facial.
Too bad he muted it. Damn it.
Good old
He's
Steve.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he's talking to her.
Shocked he can even hear her.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What?
We'll see if she heard the show. Oh my God. You know how great that would be? Oh.
You know, Steve, I tried listening to the show for the first time. I heard what you said.
Is this the kind of stuff you talk about?
For that, you get nothing.
See his facial expression. Oh, yeah, he goes. I can't read his lips.
I know. I wish I could read lips.
It sounds like he's explaining something.
What? I got that. Maybe I bet she's.
He's doing no. Yeah, and she might have heard the show.
She's bitching at him. No, Mom, I swear that's not what I meant.
Now he's laughing. He said she something. I got she. I thought. Now he's off the phone. Okay, let's see what his mom. We'll see what it was going on. Oh, I can't wait. Let him take his mic off mute. Hello. All right, Steve. What was the call about?
She's like I said, she just let me know if she's in pain in the hospital right now.
Oh, she's in the hospital again?
Shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
Her heart.
Yeah, still having problems with her blood pressure. She stood up, passed out, and fell. They got her back over in the rehab unit over there.
So the ambulance came and got her, or what?
No. My Aunt Barb took her over there. It's only a block. She could have walked. She only lived a block from the hospital.
Well, if she can't stand without passing out, I don't know how she walked.
Just passed out. I'm gonna walk to the hospital.
She's supposed to use her fucking lift chair and let her lift chair stand her up, and she's supposed to use her walker when she walks, and she does it. She's not like her son, her good son, that's told her wherever you go, you have to walk with that walker. She's kind of like, didn't your daughter have that problem while she was just passing out
Yeah, my daughter
That's
has something called POTS.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has something
Yeah.
called POTS, which makes her pass out. It just at random times.
Which is hers is the same thing. When her heart, when her blood pressure bottoms out, because they have on so much blood pressure medicine, so they don't. Her poor little heart, it's only working at about 30%. Yeah, so they want to try to keep it as slow as possible. And now they're playing with her meds to try to find that fine line of okay, well, is it not no stress on the heart, but where she doesn't pass out.
So she wasn't listening to the show to hear you say that you'd
No.
rather.
No,
All
then
right.
she was telling me she's arguing with the car dealership. Still said, "Mother, don't fucking worry about the fucking car. You can't even drive. You're in the hospital."
Why is she complaining about her car?
Because she bought the fucking car.
Yeah.
And she had it less than 30 days, and the motor blew up on it.
Yeah.
She's only had the car 3 weeks, and the dealership has had the car 6 weeks already, and
Oh.
they still keep telling her, "Well, we're still waiting on the parts. We're still waiting on the parts."
But I thought she's not allowed to drive.
No, she's not supposed to be. Well, no, she's allowed to drive during the day. She's not allowed to drive. She doesn't drive. She has a friend of hers, yeah, some young kid, probably about my age, comes over and drives her, takes her to doctor's appointments.
Very
And
nice.
shit like that. Oh, he's the computer dude. She's terrible with computers.
Right.
Her phone is fucked up. She's too impatient.
So, but why is she worried about her car if she doesn't drive?
Because she's just worried about. I paid cash for that son of a bitch. I had it 3 weeks. They've had it 5 weeks. I'm gonna tell them to stick it up their ass. Well, then tell them to stick it up their ass.
Wait.
Yeah, then do it. Then do it.
You know, I said, tell them to fucking, say here, you're driving a fucking brand new fucking. I don't like that. I don't like what I'm driving. It's too tall. Huh.
Is
It's
she
like an old
driving it?
lady.
Is she driving it or?
Well, she has to get in it. She gets in the passenger side, and it's a big SUV.
Tom wants to know if her driver is a black man named Hulk, and does he take your mom to the Piggly Wiggly on certain streets?
No, his name is, what is his name? Dave. He said a friend of Aunt Barb's.
Did
Aunt
Aunt Barb
Barb's
tell
nephew,
her about the picture? Did Aunt Barb tell her about the pictures?
Where have you been, Jason? The pictures have been discussed a long time ago.
But how did your mom handle when you told her? Let's for those new listeners. Why don't you recap the picture story to your Aunt Barb? Okay, please let us know.
There was at one point in time when Big D wanted to take some explicit pictures.
Yeah.
Me and
I like
him.
how you immediately blame Big. There was a time Big D wanted to take these pictures. Okay, all right, yeah.
With me and him and Jen, I agreed to it.
Mm-hmm.
We took the pictures.
Yeah.
I thought I was sending the pictures to TJ and to Christina when I said it on my thing.
So you had naked pictures of yourself and of Big D and Jen.
Well, but you couldn't really see Big Jen because she was bent over.
And then you sent the pictures.
Yeah.
You wanted to send those pictures to TJ and Christina.
Yeah.
Why the hell would you want to send them to them?
Yeah.
Well,
it was my birthday gift.
I figured they wanted to see them.
You thought Christina wanted to see yours and Big D's penis?
And Christina didn't get to see it. I sent to my fucking ass sent to TJ and my Aunt Barb.
So you sent them to TJ and your Aunt Barb.
Yes.
And what did Aunt Barb text back?
Aunt Barb just texted back, Steven, question mark. I know that. I said, sorry, Aunt Barb, that was supposed to go to somebody else. Okay.
And I bet your first thought was,
and then she went over and told my mom, pretty quickly. Then my mom texts me and says, I just spoke with your Aunt Barb. And whatever you sent her, she says, I want you to know, no matter what you're into, I still love you.
So Aunt Barb called your mom and said, your son's a pervert.
Well, I don't know if she said that, but I mean, I saw Aunt
I'm
Barb
sure
at
she
Christmas.
did.
When I was over at my mom's, the Christmas Aunt Barb came over. Hi, Steven.
Did
How are
she-
you?
Oh, she spoke.
Oh, so she
Yeah.
did speak to you.
That's a good sign.
We put the picture thing all behind it.
But she saw how inadequate your penis was.
Well, no, because you couldn't really see my penis. Because Jen said she couldn't even feel it. She had to be able to feel it. I was right up against her butt.
Oh my!
I'm not shocked at all.
How
Hard to feel something this small.
how could you not tell who you were sending the picture to?
Because I was doing it real quick. I was just like, that's what I was doing. I was going to send it through. Big D sent it to me through text. And I was doing my text instead of Messenger because I don't usually message in my bar. That's what I was doing. I was texting and I hit Christina. And then I thought I hit Christina, but Christina and Aunt Barb are not even close. Why the fuck? No, they are. Christina and Aunt Barb are 3 people away. So I must have scrolled. It's a good thing I didn't send it to my landlord, Dan.
So you got Barb, Christina, and Dan all next to each other.
Yeah.
And your landlord, Dan.
The landlord, Dan, yeah. That probably would have been, that probably would not have been not good. Although he's a pretty funny guy. He might, I don't know.
You think you would have liked the picture?
Might have got a month's free rent.
Jen's completely naked in the photo, right?
Well, we
Jen's-
all are
Jen's
completely
good
naked.
looking, you know. Corey says, I'm sure Aunt Barb said Steve is a sexual deviant.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Jeff says that he thinks your Aunt Barb told your mother that Steve has no shaft.
Oh, mushroom head.
Tom says Steve's mom, a lot of parents would have handled it, would not have, would not have handled it the way your mom did. Your mom must be a good person.
Well, my mom.
If the first thing she said is, no matter what you're into, I still love you.
Yeah. Well, we have,
It's a good mama.
she always, Christina's the same thing. If she saw that Elliot, she'd say the same thing.
Yeah.
She'd say, "Hey, man."
I still love you, but I don't want to know about it.
Well, yeah, but it's like,
Well,
It's
then, that
like-
was one thing that we talked about. Because then we had to talk about at Christmas after Aunt Barb left. Somehow the picture got brought up.
oh no.
And my brother's like, "What picture are you talking about?"
Oh, you had to explain to your brother?
I didn't have the picture anymore to show him. But I'm like, "What?" Then my nieces have to go, "What? What?"
How did you not have the picture anymore? What happened to it?
I deleted it because I was afraid I was going to end up sending it to somebody else.
Maybe Aunt Barb can send it back to you.
The Big D still has
Oh God.
Maybe TJ's got it.
it. That's true.
You
I
guys,
hope
hey,
not.
TJ, send me that picture so I can show it to my mom. Oh, good Lord.
Oh my God.
Yep. Well, Sydney says, can you imagine your mom getting together with all her friends going, guess what my son did this? Oh, I imagine there's been conversations like that.
And that's one of the things, yeah. I'm fucking.
How crazy. And Tom says he bets that picture's still in the cloud somewhere. Yeah. He saved it somewhere. That damn Steve. The Shit Stain Steve support group. So it ended up becoming a topic of how did you explain to your nieces?
Well, my nieces have seen the show before, so they didn't quite understand the whole naked thing. I said I wasn't naked on the show. This was after the show. They're like, oh, okay.
So that makes it all right. I gotta be honest. If you were doing it on the show for entertainment, you could almost understand it. But the fact that it was off the air and you were just doing it, you were just doing it in your private time. That makes it
worse.
Yeah. But you were really something else. Really something else, Steve. I'll be damned. There you go.
Wow.
That's the kind of stuff he's into. That's what he's into.
Yeah. Whatever floats his boat.
Yep. That's a Steve Marino. He loves taking naked pictures, don't you?
Not really.
If anybody wants to take naked pictures of Steve, just
I'll pass.
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
go ahead and send him a message. He'll be like, okay, come on over. I'll take a naked picture with you. But you got to be naked too.
Yep.
Who
Yep.
wouldn't you take a naked picture with?
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Shelley.
Hey, Steve, you think you can take a naked picture with me?
No.
You wouldn't let her come over and take a picture with you?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, Steve. I want to be naked. You're naked. We'll take a nice picture of me and you naked. We'll just be sitting on the carpet, Indian style. That's not proper to say, Shelley. Oh, I'm sorry. Indian version. Oh.
Oh my God.
She was after this show yesterday. I went to do a load of laundry.
Yeah.
And I thought, what the fuck is the hallway so cold? She was outside sitting smoking. On the deck. It's fucking crazy.
She loves
She had
the
the
smoke.
door propped open.
No. She's
Brandon
dedicated.
says, really not Shelley? I'm sure Big D could get her to come down for some pics. Oh, I would love to see Big D try to talk Shelley into taking pictures. Oh my God.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
God, no.
Oh.
No, because somehow that'll get around to my landlord.
Oh.
That's for sure. She'd be like,
No.
All right, which neighbor of yours would you take naked pictures with?
Debbie,
If your
the
neighbor,
yoga lady,
your neighbor Debbie would come over, you take naked
and
pictures.
then Mary. I've only seen her once.
But Mary's good looking.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there you go.
blonde hair, and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Steve's all about that.
a little bit on the hefty side.
Yeah, that's how
Lazy
you like.
Beats.
That's how you like your women.
I like them plump. Yeah,
Yeah, on the hefty side.
I like them anyway. Anymore, it don't matter. Bev. Yeah, other Bev's a little bit frail. I'm afraid it would hurt her.
Karen says, "Is Debbie the same lady she thought was named Bev?" No, Bev is
Bev
and Deb are different.
No.
Yeah. Debbie lives right next door. Bev lives at the front.
Yeah.
Bev has titties that hang down to her knees. And no teeth.
She's so Bev. Wait a minute. So Bev is toothless.
She has one right here in the front.
She has one tooth and gigantic titties.
Yeah, well, I don't know about gigantic. They're more tubular than gigantic. They might have been gigantic back in the day, but gravity.
Yeah, they look like tube socks.
You think gravity has gotten the best of her titties? Sorry to hear that. Very sad.
Oh, definitely.
Tom says Christina froze. Well, you can tell she's on. Are you on your phone?
That's yes, I'm on my on my hotspot because our internet's out.
Again?
That. Yes.
That internet is always out. Oh my God.
It went out at like 7:00 last night and stayed out, and it's pissing me off.
I'm so sorry.
Weird.
So sorry.
Part
Oh
of
well.
country living, I guess.
Fucking. You have like a satellite on top of house, or is it a wire?
It's out in a tree.
A satellite or a wire?
Satellite.
It's a
Okay.
Wi-Fi connection, I'm sure.
I think they're supposed to have. It's like,
I'd
yeah.
love to get that Starlink. It's
Right.
too much to even set up. It's like $500 just to start up.
Oh, fuck that.
It's crazy. Yeah, I thank God I live in a city.
I don't know.
Good Wi-Fi.
I have to say, I'm plenty pleased with my internet. I think it seems to work. It seems to always. I've never lost it. I think I only lost it maybe once, but that was a more computer problem. And I think the problem with my TV thing. I think it's a TV thing. That's why it's fucked up. It's really weird. That's weird because that's a brand new fucking TV. I just don't understand why it's so doing that.
What's it
By the
doing?
way, go ahead. Go ahead, Steve. What's wrong with your TV?
Oh, like I said, when I turn it off, I have to unplug it to get the internet to come back on.
I don't know.
It has something to do with a blue light in the back of it because when the blue light goes out, there's no internet to the TV. So you have to
Don't turn it off.
I think it's
Yeah.
because it's running. I think it's because it's running off the Wi-Fi. I need to hardwire the TV into the internet. It's just running off the Wi-Fi.
You can just get a Put your router closer to TV and
Right. Oh, Dan did that. We got it close, so
manually connect it.
It's not a big deal because, like I said, the only time TV is really off is at night when I'm asleep. And other than that, it's on. I come over here when I get in the studio in the morning and I unplug it. Well, this morning I did it early because I was up twice. I had to go pee twice. I was up about 6:30 and I better stay awake. And so I got up and did it right then. And it was no big deal, So, yeah.
By the way, I see Brandon is in complimenting my comic book show. Thank you, Brandon. Says he appreciates the review for that Batman comic. Well, Brandon, did you see that you won? Brandon won. I gave away my first. I picked a random comment. Brandon won. So he got
Nice.
He won the first giveaway on my show. So that's kind of cool.
Brandon's won other things too, hasn't he?
Here, it's right here.
Yeah,
Wow, Brandon didn't even know he said I did.
Here's what Brandon won. Yeah, I did the drawing. On yesterday. The first video I put out yesterday.
Cool.
You won this, Brandon. This is yours, buddy. This is yours.
Mm-hmm.
You can give me your address or pick it up, whatever you want to do. You get this one, that's congratulations. Congratulations, my brother. Now I'm gonna start. I got all the rest of my giveaways, but once I hit a certain number of followers, I'm gonna start giving stuff away again. So, yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sorry, Steve.
Well, you sorry for me. I didn't do it.
I'm sorry that no one wants to come over and take naked pictures with you.
Oh, it's okay. I'm used to it.
I'm getting a lot of compliments on my photo. Did you see the photo I put up? Because I change my photos from time to time. Did you see the new photo I put up?
I don't know.
When you were a little tyke. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd have known that kid would grow up to be so messed up? Look at that look, that had to be. Look at that. That's like in the 60s, I think.
Yeah.
Look at the television.
So cute.
And that hat.
Yeah, that's probably 50 years ago?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know exactly, but
yeah,
it's crazy. Look at that.
He had nice TV.
I think it's my grandparents' house.
Oh, but that wasn't that the TV that he
It'll
brought
be,
to you?
it'll be a black and white. It's a black and white.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because we didn't have color until we didn't get color TV till the late 70s. So this, I mean, I don't know how old I am there, but
Right.
that had to be the 60s, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the last time I was thin.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I think I'm a little chubby in that photo, though, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chubby babies are cute,
Yeah,
though.
a little chubby there, a little chub there. See, I've never been thin. You know what I mean? I've always been a little fat kid.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
But look how cute I was. Look it.
Yeah. You are adorable. What the hell happened?
I don't know. I'm wondering what the hell happened.
What'd you
Is that
say,
a hat?
Steve? Oh, yeah, he's wearing a hat.
How did that kid turn into this mess? I mean, God, Lord.
Look how dark his hair is.
Well, yeah, I was like,
Well,
baby.
yeah.
My
He was
hair
like, he was probably 2 or 3 in that picture.
my hair was jet black until I hit like 40 something. It's when I finally got in my 40s when I started getting gray hair. It sucks. And I'm still getting it. Son of a bitch.
Embrace it.
I refuse. I look every day for an excuse to color my hair.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Every day.
Don't start.
Every day. Corey says the 60s, that's 60 years ago. Well,
Oh, wasn't?
the picture was, I'm not 60 years old, so it'd be impossible to be 60 years ago. But
Yeah.
well, I guess the end of the 60s, though, would be close to, you know. Like if I was born in, well, think about it. If I was born in, I wasn't, but if I'd have been born in 60, if I'd have been born in 63 or 64, I
Right.
could be 60 years old.
Right.
But I was born in the late 60s, everyone. Sorry.
Yeah.
But still like 50 years ago. Damn. That's a long time ago, brother. Getting old sucks.
Yeah. You tell me.
But look, that kid right there got more pussy than Steve.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Always gotta rub it in my face.
Tom says, color your hair and get it over with. But if you don't like it, you can't complain. That's why I don't do it.
Exactly what would happen.
Because if I color it and it doesn't look good, I'll be like, oh God, then what will I do? You know what I mean?
And then that's all we'll hear. Bitch,
I know,
bitch, bitch.
You know, but if I color it and it doesn't look right, there's only one thing to do. You got to cut it all off. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Yeah.
No.
I'd have to cut it down to a crew cut,
Yep.
And that's too much. So I'll just leave it like it is. But look how gray it's getting through here. Jesus, it's a mess. And I'm trying to appeal to young people with my videos about comics and stuff. I'm trying to appeal to young people. They're looking at me and they're going, Jesus, look at this guy. God damn, look how old this son of a bitch is.
I don't think that matters.
Cindy says I should wear a hat. Well, no, because I don't look.
No.
Look, I don't look good in hats. I didn't look.
He looks like an asshole when he wears a hat.
Yeah, look at it. The little kid looks like an asshole. Look at that.
No, you're adorable.
I've always looked like an asshole. Oh, how dare you? How dare you?
I don't think that's possible. Nothing
That's
can look like that.
That is offensive.
Maybe my dog's asshole.
That is offensive. Good Lord. Yeah. I don't know. So I'm just, yeah. City says I should get the Blanche outfit, the scarf and sunglasses. I don't know what happened to that outfit. I think Goose took that back because he left it in here. He left it in here, and then I was using it, and then he got pissed off and took it. I think. Or my wife threw it away. One of the two. Oh, well. Tom says, appeal to young people. You sound like Bob Hope dressed like a hippie trying to use the latest lingo to see hip and relevant to the young people. Who's Bob Hope? Bob Hope is too old. Bob Hope is too old for me to even know who that is. By the way, I once met Bob Hope. It's a true story.
Really?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
There was one time I went when I was a little kid. I probably wasn't much older than I am in this picture. We go to the Sears Tower, right? And my grandparents, they take me to the Sears Tower. And my grandpa's like, okay, Butchie, come on now. Come on, mijo. Come on, mijo. We gotta go. We gotta get in the elevator. Come on, mijo. Come on. And so I'm waiting. I get in the elevator, and then we go all the way up to the top, and as soon as the elevator doors open, I run out of the elevator, right? I run out of the elevator as fast as I can, and I ran right into Bob Hope's crotch.
Oh, wow.
By the way, this is a true story. This is a true story. And I ran right into his crotch, and he's like, whoa. Hold on there, youngster. And he grabbed me and, started laughing, put his arms around me and all kinds of stuff. And even took a picture with me and everything.
Oh, dang.
But yeah, I mean, I was so young, I don't remember it. But yeah, there was a whole story and then my grandpa was like, oh, Mr. Hope. Oh, I'm sorry. Live, mijo. Oh. My grandson, he died. He didn't mean to hit you in your balls or whatever the hell. I don't know what happened, but I ran into Bob Hope's balls when I was a little kid. It's a true story. And it was in the Sears Tower. It was in the Sears Tower in Chicago. So that's what happened. But this would have been, I don't know when was the Sears Tower built? Somebody Google. Where's our fact checker?
Fat
Pecker. Please let me know when the Sears Tower opened. What year that was?
I'm going to say 60.
I don't know if it's when it opened, but
69.
No, I wasn't. No, it couldn't have been that because I was too young. I don't know. I'm waiting for our fact checker to give me.
Wait. Come on, Fat Pecker.
Come on, fact checker. Jesus, he's too slow. I might need a new fact checker.
Yeah.
I might need somebody who checks facts a little bit quicker.
It was opened to tenants in 73, though construction was not completed until 74.
Oh, well, There you go. Yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. It was the opening of the Sears Tower.
Yeah.
They went and stood in line or whatever, and they brought me up to the Sears Tower.
Bob Hope was there.
And I ran into Bob Hope. So Bob Hope was there, and I ran out of the elevator and right into his crotch. So it probably would have been around 73 because I was a little kid when it happened.
Huh.
Thank you. Christina checked that herself. We didn't rely on our fact checker.
Oh, you're welcome. He's too slow.
By the way, Corey says, Ray, you can tell you have colored your hair. You're not as gray as you used to be. Oh, thank you for saying that. However, I haven't, and you could ask Christina, I haven't colored my hair. I would definitely tell her. She says, you could tell from 2-3 years back, you're super great. Well, you want to know why? Because I let my hair grow long. I let it grow long. Yeah. And I've got a patch of gray. There's a patch of gray right in here.
Yeah.
That when my hair grows long, the patch gets longer. You know what I mean? Yeah, I look like a skunk. So I could definitely show you that, but And there's gray hair here. And I got it here. And there's patches of it all through here. But the back, my back of my head looks pretty good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I haven't. The only thing I've used is I've got this soap, the shampoo that supposedly takes out the gray. I haven't noticed it. I've tried using could you tell anything from the shampoo?
No.
I've tried using the shampoo, but I seem just as gray now with the shampoo than I do without. You know what I mean? But I only use it. I've used it like, once a week
Right.
but it doesn't seem to work. So, have you noticed anything, Christina?
No.
Yeah. I'm just saying she's, and she sees me in person, but also my hair on camera. The hair on camera and real life are two different things. So, yeah, gray hair sucks. I mean, look at. Let me get closer to light. You'll see it here. I'm gonna hate myself for doing this, but
Oh, good Lord.
there you go. There you go. That's how gray it is.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes it look really bad.
I know, but that's how gray it is.
It's fine.
But you can't see it when I'm in this position. Like if I turn this light off, hold on. Let me turn this light off. See my hair.
Oh,
My hair looks darker now.
yeah.
So it just depends on this stupid backing lights.
Right.
Oh well. Oh well. I was checking where Chester. I don't know where he was. So.
He was over by the door a little bit ago.
Yeah. Of course, it looks like the shampoo's working on camera. Well, I wish there was a way I could fake it. I think if I colored my hair, to be honest, I think if I colored my hair, I'd look good on camera. But my problem is, I'd hate to think what I'd look like in person. You know what I mean?
Huh.
I think I look good on camera, but I think I look like an
asshole.
Yeah, I look like an asshole in person. Oh well. By the way, you can tell my wife's gone because I've got my cereal bowl.
Cereal bowl.
I've got my cereal bowl and a brand new thing of milk. But I told my wife to get me Honey Nut Cheerios.
Mm.
And obviously she didn't.
Oh, no.
Because
how rude.
All I've gotten here is that old thing of Frosted Flakes.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah. But I had eggs, so I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, I see. Why am I just on?
We were all admiring your hair.
Look who decided to join us.
I had things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like sleep.
Hey, I could have slept longer, dude.
I tried to wake him up earlier. I was like, "Are you gonna wake up?" No. Okay.
Oh, so he hasn't been awake that long?
No, I've been awake for about 8 minutes.
He's gonna be farting like an animal. Good Lord.
Oh, perfect timing.
Ask and you shall receive.
God damn it!
I wasn't asking. I was not asking. No one was asking. Good Lord. Corey says, "Good morning, Mr. Toots." He is like Mr. Toots. He's, Dan says the reason he farts so much. Do you remember why, Steve?
Thought Oh, I remember talking about this.
How
Oh,
do you know?
CPAP.
Yeah,
The CPAP.
he says his CPAP machine
Mhm.
pushes air into his stomach, that's not what it's supposed to do.
And he retains the air till the morning.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yep, that's what it is. If I don't sleep with my CPAP machine, I snore all night and I don't get any sleep at all, but I don't wake up with gas. If I use my machine, I don't snore. I still wake up 3 or 4 times a night, and when I get up in the morning, I'm full of gas.
Well, but it's not supposed
All
to push
day.
air. It's not supposed to push air into your
No, it's not.
esophagus. I don't think it's supposed to do that.
It's
I
not.
saw
I've always
somewhere
had-
that if you hold your farts, they'll come out as belches
Where did you see this?
on TikTok, I think.
Him and that damn TikTok.
You're
don't know.
claiming you saw something on TikTok that told you.
Yeah, if you hold your farts in, they'll come out as belches. I never hold my farts in, so
Yeah, we know.
well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
He was trying to force me out last week when I was over. He kept farting, kept leaning. I'm like, dude, that's not going to make me leave. I'm used to it.
I've been
I
fortunate.
doubt he
I've been
doubted me
fortunate.
anyway.
I know a lot of people have the surgery I've had and they fart like crazy, and I have not gotten that. Thank God. I mean, I still fart, but it's just not very often. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that my body has not become a fart machine.
The average person produces about 2 liters of flatulence per day. So I'm just trying to do my part to help make up for the ones that aren't doing their part. So
Oh.
like you're not producing 2 liters. I'm helping to make up for that.
I'm just saying that we do a show at 6 o'clock on Thursday nights, and you fart during that whole show. That seems to be way past your CPAP time.
Oh,
So I don't-
look. Yes, CPAP machines can produce can cause gas. Yeah, I'll be
Okay,
damned.
do they cause that gas at
Imagine that.
7
I was
o'clock
actually
at night?
fucking right.
Do they cause gas at 7 o'clock at night? That's my question.
No, I think oxygen is what gives me gas.
I think you're right.
Tracy says, my comment section looks crazy. It's full of Bob Hope's crotch and Ray's shampoo. Yep.
That's what we talk about on here.
Mm-hmm.
Lord only knows. What we're
I'm not
talking
sure how we got into the Bob Hope story, but
I think that's cool though. I would love to learn about Coach's crotch.
if you guys have ever heard that story about Bob Hope being at the Sears Tower opening and
Being attacked by a small.
having a little kid run into his crotch, that was me.
That's
what
just nuts.
That's what I'm famous for.
Steve's jealous. You can tell. Steve would open his mouth.
Steve, who was the most famous person that you met when you were?
I don't know. I was just thinking that myself.
Because I was, only
You met all kinds of famous
5 years old when I met him. You know,
Oh,
I was really
when I was that old, I met Stan Musial of the St. Louis Cardinals.
I think Bob Hope's more famous than Stan Musial.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't know. Did Bob Hope have a
One of my
bridge?
very good point. One of my very first jobs was bagging groceries at the National Food Store where Harbor Freight is now.
Yeah.
And I remember being just absolutely starstruck because Don Hickman came through my line and I was bagging his groceries.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, wow, you're Don Hickman. He's like, yeah, and
So
he was an absolute fucking dick.
I liked
But,
Hickman.
you know-
I worked with Hickman. I liked him.
huh?
Yeah,
He was funny as hell.
and a dick when you meet him in public, apparently.
Oh, I liked Hickman. He was awesome. I'll
And
be
then after
damned.
that, I think let's see, Evander Holyfield, when he was in town for the boxing match at the Capitol Convention Center, I met him. He came into my Wendy's where I was working.
Holyfield's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got his autograph.
I like how Steve, is he frozen?
No,
Oh, okay. You're just so wait a minute. You were just sitting there like that's the
Catching
Well,
up.
I was just listening.
I,
I was just
Record
listening
naps.
to these stories.
so you were trying to
I-
think of the most
I
famous
said
person?
Evander Holyfield, so he opened his mouth.
Well, I don't think I mean, I don't ever remember these damn usual. I mean, I know I got a signed baseball and then I played with it and lost it, and my dad got really pissed off when I did that.
God. Only
Really
Steve.
pissed off. And then
Christine,
that-
the famous person you met?
No one.
You've never met anybody famous?
I
I mean, you know,
The
shit, say
Undertaker.
Steve.
The
Oh, you met.
Undertaker.
Where did you meet the Undertaker?
Gold's Gym. I was
Yeah.
there working out while he was there working out. So
oh shit,
mhm.
that would be badass. I would
Did
like.
you spot him?
Yeah.
Did the big one spot him?
Yeah.
Watch out,
Sure.
Undertaker.
Yeah, I got this.
He's coming back too. I think he was at the Netflix show with Rhea Ripley. Oh man, he come out on the Harley. Vroom, vroom.
All right, Steve, most famous person you met. Come on.
Edwin James.
Who?
I like who? Edwin James used to be a running back for the Indianapolis Colts.
You mean Edgerrin James?
Yeah, what Edwin.
Edgerrin.
Yeah, James. He lived next door to my mom in Indianapolis in the same condo.
Huh. Corey wants to know who is Don Hickman. Don Hickman was a he was a local news anchor for years. He was a Springfield, Illinois news anchor for like 30 years.
Oh yeah. And Ray Lytle. That was all
Did
giddy
you-
when I met him. Oh, I'm going
Yeah,
to
for
meet
26,
Ray
the
Lytle.
famous person I met was Ray Lytle. Now I feel bad for you. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it's go to New York, go to New York City. You'll always
I went to New York. Well, still didn't meet anybody to do. And my mom said the same thing. Because she lived in Hoboken and she still had a car. And she said, "Oh, we have to go to Manhattan and we'll see somebody famous."
Yeah, if
But
you go
we
to
didn't.
Manhattan, it's
We
crazy.
saw we didn't meet anybody, but we saw them shooting a movie. They were shooting a movie, but we didn't see any. We were too far away. We were about a block and a half away. But I didn't see anybody famous. Huh? I thought New York sucked.
I'll be damned. No, Manhattan's cool as hell. Tom says he met Captain Lou Albano, Jimmy Hart, Freddie Blassie, and John Denver.
Oh,
Come on,
Jimmy Hart?
who's met the let's give an award. Who met the most famous person?
I've hung out with Sam Jones, the guy that played Flash Gordon. We exchanged Bible verses.
You exchanged Bible verses? Really? I didn't know he was a
Yeah.
I didn't know that you knew any Bible verses.
You'd
of
be
course he
surprised.
does.
Yeah, he does.
We saw your
The Lord
we
said,
saw
"Let
you
there
wear-
be light." So I flipped a switch.
We saw you wearing your tie at your church pictures.
Right.
We know
Yeah,
that's why
he
Christina
looks
makes you
so
guys go to
handsome.
church.
Why? So he dresses up?
Yeah, so you get to see Dan in a tie.
That was only for Christmas.
Turns her on. No, but Dan seems to be pretty active in the church. Right? Isn't he always doing stuff to,
Hmm
he's got to get involved.
He volunteered at Christmas with me, and
There's no such thing as just watching. He's always got to get involved. I think it's cool.
mhm.
Well, this is the first church I've ever felt like I belonged in, so I thought I could, give him a little bit of my time.
Jeff says he met Aaron Rodgers at the Cracker Barrel in Bloomington. What the
Oh,
hell
wow.
was Aaron Rodgers eating at the Cracker Barrel in Bloomington? Wow.
I met Jelly Roll. Fuck, I forgot all about that.
Corey says he met Richard Perry when he was like 8. He was a complete asshole, wouldn't sign an autograph. I'm only getting paid to take pictures, kid.
Oh wow.
Who's Richard Perry?
So
Petty.
right. Oh, Petty.
Oh, Richard Petty?
Petty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I met,
I don't know Rich Perry or Rich Petty. I have no idea who they are.
I met
I'm
Richard
assuming
Petty
it's
and Tony
Petty.
Stewart at Macon Speedway.
Yeah. I met Tony Stewart. That enough.
So you met some famous people, Steve. You met Jelly Roll, but he wasn't famous then.
He wasn't famous. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't. He was famous. I wish I could fame him. I wonder if I can. He just got a new donkey. That's why
Corey
I
says he
don't-
met Charlie Daniels outside the Country Music Hall of Fame. He was he sweeping the sidewalks? What the hell was he doing?
Oh hell.
Just dropped off a going to the hall. I thought maybe he was sweeping. I thought he was sweeping up.
Nope. He was looking
Country
at
Music Hall of Fame. He can't be in it. Oh well, yeah. And DA says Dan's trying to make up for all the sin he committed with Christina prior.
Shut
to
up, DA.
So there's nobody's met anybody super famous.
No. Now my mom has.
I rode on a golf cart with Kenny Schrader, the NASCAR driver.
Oh, what?
We rode around Macon Speedway.
I played basketball with the president before he was president. Though. Does it
Ooh.
count? Does it count before? You know what I mean? Like I feel that should count, but it would only count after he's president, right?
Right.
He was
yeah.
still
It's
senator
still
at the
the
time,
same,
though,
yeah.
right?
He was a state. No, he was a state senator.
Yeah,
at the
state
time.
senator. That would be.
Yeah,
That's
well, I
a
have a lot
certain level of fame.
I have a lot of friends. I've had a lot of friends that were in the General Assembly. It's not. I'm just saying to meet him after he became a U.S. senator or president would have been something. But I liked him. I like Barack Obama a lot. But we called him Barry. He was just playing ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even know his name was Barack. I just thought he was that guy Barry who went out and smoked after every game. That's what I thought. I had no idea. I had no idea that he was going to be president. So I had no idea it was at the time. So so he was probably, you know who I liked was Sting. I met both Stings, by the way.
The wrestler and the singer.
Oh,
I met the singer, Steve. I met the singer first,
right.
and then I met the wrestler. And both really nice people. And both sat and had a conversation with me.
You met George Strait. You just don't know it.
Yeah, but I have no idea who he is. I still don't know who he is. But he was very nice. He's a very nice guy.
Wow.
Yeah. So Corey said, I didn't meet anybody famous. I just played basketball with the States. That's what I'm saying. I met him before he got super famous. You know? I could play ball with Alexi Janulius too, but before he was the Secretary of State, I just played ball with him when he was, a nobody. Or not, not a nobody, but
Right.
he wasn't at the level of fame that,
I worked on Jim Edgar's van when he was the governor.
like you met Jelly Roll, but it was before he was.
Oh yeah, it was
You met him.
Yeah.
He was right out of jail. He was just a.
right.
Anyway,
Right.
he was
That's
just a
2
dumbass
years
with a face tattoo.
He was still just a buttered biscuit at the time. He wasn't quite a jelly roll.
Exactly.
I saw Jelly Rolls working out every day.
He is. He's down 160 pounds.
Good for him.
He's gonna open up his own line of workout gyms.
Yeah.
He's opening up his own. He's opening up his own. Open up a place in a bar in Nashville called Good Night Nashville. Just bought another 1,000-acre ranch outside Nashville and bought some cows and some goats. living the high life, baby.
Of course, this is after you met him.
Um,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he wasn't famous when you met him, Steve.
yeah, it pisses me off nowadays. I really would like to hang with him. I loved hanging with him back then, but now he's got 4-wheelers and all kinds of shit. I don't have nothing.
But DA says, I have met the goddamn Central Illinois treasure, Steve Stanton. He may have been the biggest celebrity that he met, but that's just his size. Biggest celebrity DA's ever met.
Have you met Bubba? If you met Bubba, I think he's bigger.
You think Bubba weighs more than you?
Yeah, maybe. I feel I'm losing weight. I can actually scratch the middle of my back now.
I thought he was going to say ass.
Can you reach your hand?
Can you reach your ass now?
Can you reach your hand between your legs and touch your asshole?
He can scratch the middle of his back because it's over here laying on the arm of his chair.
Oh,
he just has
hell
to do
no.
this.
You are such a dick.
I'm just asking, can you reach your hand between your legs and feel your asshole? That's a sign for something. That's a sign for something. Can you tie your shoes?
I don't think so. I probably could get pretty close. I know I can grab my balls. I get a whole handful of balls.
With those little arms of yours?
Yeah. I got you. Because see, sometimes when I'm not going back because
I don't know. By the way, Jeff says, for your information, Bubba wishes ill upon all of you. Why?
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I like Bubba. I just wish he wouldn't piss off everybody else on my show.
You can like Bubba all you want.
By the way, DA says, I've met Bubba, but I still think Steve is bigger. Oh, well. Bubba's got 3 guts.
Oh, my God.
It's all sectioned off, and that last one's sagging pretty low. You know.
Oh, hey, we scared Chris Kattan. Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris Kattan's famous.
And I got to meet him in the lounge, so I forgot about him.
I don't know how often, because I think he's touring now, but
yeah.
So I don't know how often he's in town, but yeah, I think it's cool that Kattan lives here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way, DA says he met Bubba, but he thinks that Steve is bigger.
Are you gonna read that again?
Let's keep rubbing it in. And I don't think so. I disagree.
Corey says Bubba does not wish ill upon all of us. He just wants to be left alone. Yeah, I like Bubba. I got nothing against Bubba. I do like to poke fun at everybody, but I don't mind Bubba. I like him. I don't understand. I don't understand why he has such hatred for us. I really don't. You know. I don't know what caused that, but But I have no ill will towards Bubba. That's completely one-sided. I just want to make that clear. I want to make that clear. By the way, have you watched any of my comic video stuff?
No, I didn't. Yeah. So
some video popped up on my phone last night. I thought it was supposed to be called "What Do I Read Next?" and this one was called "What Did I Get in the Mail?" or some shit. I'm like, well, that's going to bring in the viewers.
Oh, that was the whole thing. I was just talking about what my haul was. And I did a review. There was one that I mentioned Dan, so you didn't even hear the one where I mentioned you.
We have
rude.
Yeah.
I'll probably check him out today. I've been working so much overtime that all I want to do is sleep.
All I want to do is zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
Shake your butt.
I've never
And a boom, boom.
zoomed a day in my life, and I'm not about to start now.
Boom, 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 and zoom. Shake your butt.
Just shake your rump. What?
Oh wow.
I don't know. I feel kind of left out. I'm the only one that doesn't know this
Sorry.
song.
I'll play it for you later.
No, you won't. No,
You don't know
no,
that.
you
Yes, I
won't.
All I
will.
want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom, and shake your butt. You've never heard that song?
I have heard that, but not all strung together like that. Like I said, I feel left out that I don't know.
I don't
these
know
lyrics.
I don't know if those are the proper words or not, but I think it's what it is. Yeah. DA says Bubba is upset that he lost his show on the network he did with someone. I don't remember who his co-host was. I think it was a version of Bubba that you buy on Temu.
Oh my god.
By the way, Tom says, did you see that Peter, Paul, and Mary died? I didn't know he was convicted and then pardoned for making a 14-year-old jack him off. Oh,
I didn't
Oh,
know he was still alive.
what the?
I didn't know. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know any of that.
So you can get convicted for that, Steve. Watch out.
Weird that Tom knows all this.
Good Lord. I had no idea. You think if you're convicted of that, they would put you away or something? How the hell would you know?
Good thing.
I've never had anyone jack me off except for I can't say that. I was gonna say except for my wife, but that's not true. But there've been a lot of girlfriends that also, were involved in some of that. I had one of my first girlfriends didn't want to have sex.
So you're like, here, pull this.
All she wanted to do was blow me or stroke me.
Oh.
That's all she would do. She would do nothing else.
You're making that sound like a bad thing, right?
And I would, but at the time, I just wanted to have sex.
There's a
At
lot
the
less
time-
work involved with the other two.
I know.
She didn't let you finger her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't, but she wouldn't have sex. I wanted to go all the way. And she wouldn't. I'd be like, what's the big deal? And she would talk about God, this and God. Oh, come on. God. That's when I decided.
But she jerk you off.
Yeah. I said, I gotta date an adult. What the hell is this? Yeah. So, but I was young. I was like 15, maybe. And I was so upset because the girl wouldn't go all the way.
Just tell her to close her eyes and you slip it in and she wouldn't know the difference
But I
between
should
that
have
and
been-
your finger.
I should have been, I was being pleasured. I was being taken care of.
Right.
I shouldn't have been so, And of course I ended up cheating on her.
Oh god.
I found a girl that smoked. Okay.
If she
This is
smokes,
what I
she
learned.
smokes.
Yeah, that's what I learned. The girls who smoke will, So I found a girl that smoked, and of course she was giving up. Smokers give it up pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Ray, she gave it up for a carton of cigarettes. Are you sure that was an accomplishment for you?
That girl didn't smoke. She was, she was athletic and she was smart. She was like, I don't know if she was valedictorian or whatever, but she was one of those people. And she went to a different school than me, but she wouldn't go all the way. And I would be so angry about that. So I ended up banging one of her friends that smoked. And so I ruined that.
Well, it doesn't sound like she was valedictorian. It sounds like she was pull-a-dictorian.
She wasn't swallow Victorian, I'll tell you that. I hooked up with her
Spit-a-dictorian.
I did hook up with her a few years later, and I wasn't missing anything.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a text from my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did they get?
They're
No,
almost to
really.
the air. I guess they're almost to the airport or something.
already? Damn.
I don't know. Yeah.
They're flying out of St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
I
no
fucking hate
flights.
flying out of St. Louis.
I wish there was flights from Springfield. But Springfield doesn't fly.
Or Peoria.
Well, yeah, but Peoria is just almost as long as St. Louis.
Right.
But Springfield,
There's free parking right there at the airport. You don't have to shuttle to
Easy
your
to get
to
in
the
and out of,
terminal.
too.
yeah, but I'm saying
And the terminal's
Springfield,
tiny, so you don't have to walk.
Springfield direct flights go to, one goes to Carolina and one goes to Florida.
Right.
So when they used to go to Texas, my wife could, she'd fly down there and
Right.
then connect to a flight. But now it's, when you got to fly to South Carolina first or wherever the hell Springfield flies to. So, yeah, they don't have any good direct flights.
Yeah.
She's got to go down to St. Louis.
Well, that's not that bad of a drive.
So I'm part-time husband this week, Steve.
Huh? Well,
Just let you know, if you want to play MLB or anything.
I've been playing. Okay, I'll do
A
that.
week, so I don't do much of anything.
Yeah. I do laundry.
I'm going to try to work out today, even though it's so cold. I'm going to try to work
Yeah.
out.
Well, it's sunny out, so at least the sun's out. So it might not be too bad. I think it says 15 right now. Jeez.
Hey, by the
Well,
way, let me brag a little bit. Steve, guess who's now wearing size 3X underwear?
Jason?
No, not Jay. I'm sure Jason's.
I don't know. Who? Really?
Wow. Yeah, 3X underwear, right?
Damn,
Not bad.
I love to wear some 3X.
Yeah. Really holds my junk in place.
I bet it does.
3X underwear. I haven't, I can't remember wearing 3X underwear for a long time.
Right, yeah.
And I'm wearing
Yeah.
3X pants.
That's even better.
The pants I'm wearing right now are 3X.
Because if you got 3X underwear and 3X pants in, then you could probably go down to 2X in the underwear.
No, not yet. Not yet. But
Right?
I don't think it'll be long.
Probably not.
Because for Christmas, Katie got me a pair of shorts that were 2X.
Right.
And she said it won't be long. And when I got them, I thought, oh, there's no way. There's no way. But now I'm thinking, oh, hell, it won't be that long before I can fit in 2X.
Right. Yeah.
It's really crazy. The other thing that'd be cool is I could buy clothes at like a Walmart.
Right. Yeah. That would be great.
To buy cheaper clothes would be really cool because
When
when you go to the big and fat store,
oh, yeah.
it's like $60 for a pair of
Yeah.
sweats.
Yeah. Fucking 3 pair of underwear is $65.
Yeah, because it's so much, because it's so
Yeah.
much material. But 3X is not as much.
Yeah. And that's about when you can start going to places like that. About 3X.
Yeah, now that I'm 3X, I can, I can shop at like a Walmart or
Yeah.
with JCPenney or who else has fat man's clothes?
Everybody does 3X.
3X. So
Yeah. I know that's always sucked when I would buy race car shirts. They always stopped at 3X. I said, man, I need a 5X. So I'd always have to pay fucking $5 more for a fucking shirt because I need a fat man shirt. I just wear a 3X. Everybody's got 3X.
So I don't think I'm in a 3X shirt yet, but my
Oh,
pants and underwear, I'm definitely in 3X.
this shirt's a 6. It's a little big.
But by the way, my wife last night got into my my drawer of sweats, And I got these brand new. She goes, these are brand new. I just bought these. And I go, I told you not to buy me anything 5X. She bought these 5X sweatpants. They're really slick. They're black sweatpants. And I go, don't buy them because I'm losing weight. But she bought
Right.
it. He goes, well, these will be going to Steve.
Well, give me something to get into then.
Yeah.
Although the ones you gave me before, they're pretty big
ordered.
on me.
Yeah. Well, those were 6. These will be 5.
Those are pretty big on me. Yeah, I used to have to.
I wear an
use
extra
drawers.
large shirt and 2X undies.
Oh my God.
See, you
I
don't
tell you,
look-
my 3X undies, my package looks so good in them. Oh my God. It's really looking
Yes,
good.
yes, it does, Ray. I have to admit, it does. I would agree with you.
I really look good in the 3X undies. Holds everything in place.
Your wife seemed a little baffled as to why I was complimenting your penis the other day, but she doesn't know. She just
Well,
doesn't know.
maybe you're teaching her. Maybe she can compliment it once
Right.
in a while.
You know,
You would kill her to.
I try to teach by example.
She doesn't
You know?
compliment your penis.
Yeah.
What the hell?
She needs to
She talks
compliment it a
about mine all
lot
the
more
time.
often. She has, but she needs to compliment it a lot more often.
And from a lot less distance. Like have it in her hand and say, "Hi, that's impressive."
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, would it kill her to, even if you're lying, I don't care. Just give me a little something.
Yeah, because you're about to give her a little something.
Corey said a swallowtarian is the second smartest person in the class. No, I was just saying, if that girl would have been a swallowtarian, she'd have definitely been the first. Definitely been the best.
Yeah.
Swallowtarian.
Yeah, when it comes to those, the
quitter.
swallowtorian is ahead of the pullidictorian.
Absolutely. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep. Anyway, show's almost over. What else what else do we have to bring up before ending this fine show, Steve?
I don't
Let's see what
know.
we've learned. We learned Steve wishes
Um,
he was getting a monthly stipend rather than his mother still being alive.
I really want a silicone doll.
He wants to get a silicone doll to have sex with.
But I
Just
still
rinse
have
her
to use
out.
Pornhub.
We learned that I once headbutted my head into Bob Hope's nuts. And somebody just farted. That was disgusting.
No, that was a coffee belch.
Oh,
Oh, wrong end.
Wrong end.
Jeff says,
So
raised
Ray,
it.
before we go, I need to ask a favor.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I need to ask you and Steve and all the listeners to start pooling together a little fund for me because I'm going to need some bail money because as soon as the show is over, I'm about to light the fucking internet company up.
Oh boy.
Oh
Yeah, 'cause you
joy.
So,
The internet went out last night and it's still not on.
yep. Not to mention that almost every single night between 6:50 and 7:10, it goes out for
Every
5 to 10 minutes at a
freaking
time.
night.
And not last night, but the night before, I was trying to do the last of my overtime,
Yeah.
and the internet crashed and fucked me out of the rest of
You
my
lost it.
overtime.
Yeah, you know.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna get a hold of this internet company. I'm gonna chew some ass, and I'm probably gonna need bail money because they've
Well,
been
let me
doing this
ask you-
shit for
let me ask you.
months.
What is the option?
What is the option? Either this piece of shit internet by pigeon or nothing because nobody else comes out here.
That's what I mean. So that's why this is why they don't do anything because they're your only
Right.
option.
Well, I could do Starlink, but I have to take out a fucking bank loan.
Yeah. Or HughesNet, and that sucks. We had that before, and it's worse than this.
I'm sorry you guys live out in the middle of nowhere.
You think
I
these
know.
have
We just have
you
shitty
think they
internet.
have the best internet because they have no all open sky. You think they have the best internet.
I'll tell you, Steve's got good internet in Williamsville. I don't know.
Steve,
But I
Steve
think it's
lives
fiber
in
optic, though.
Yeah, Steve
Yeah.
lives in a town and his internet comes on a fiber. Out here, I literally have a dish screwed to a
Right.
tree in the yard, and I get a radio signal from the Elkhart Tower.
Oh, okay. I think it's too bad you can't get like a booster or something to put on your dish.
Well, the only problem about putting a booster on shit is you're just going to get boosted shit.
Yeah, that's true. I ain't got a point there.
You can't polish a turd, Steve.
Yeah.
No, but I did find out. I learned what, Monday on Wake and Bake, Rhino told me what this is for. You're not supposed to stick this up your butt. You're supposed to cut.
Oh God.
It's to cut your turd in the toilet.
Yes. That's what it's
You
for.
hold it back there as you're going, and you just cut off chunks at a time as it's coming out.
Don't stick anything in your ass.
Steve
Unless,
said when
well,
he's really constipated, it comes out like a prairie dog. So he needs
Yeah.
he needs to stick something in there to sort of break it up.
To break the seal. And Rhino's like, no, Steve, that's not what that's for.
I'll be damned.
oh my
Well,
God.
see the things we learn on this show. This show is, we learn so much on it.
It's very educational.
Yeah. You're welcome,
Yeah.
America. You are welcome.
We educate you on things you didn't know you needed educated on and didn't want to be educated on.
It sucks for you guys because, like you said, what else are you gonna do? I mean, the only other option is to move, but you
Mhm.
like where you live,
Oh
right?
hell no! I'm not going anywhere.
You guys
Eventually I'll get Starlink, but I can't afford it right now.
Right,
So
yeah.
once I can
500
afford
just to
it,
start
we're
it
gonna
up. Screw that.
Right.
because you driving around out here in the country around Athens, you see a whole bunch of people that have the Starlink set up in their yards, and that's fine. I plan on having that, but right now it is not an option.
Right.
It needs to be somehow. I don't know.
We're 5 miles from a major fucking highway, and we
Well.
can't get shit out here.
I could tell you one. I lived in fucking Dupo, and they told me that's 10 miles just straight across the fucking river. I couldn't get AT&T internet in Dupo
Yeah,
because
I
we don't
can't
serve
get
a Dupo.
I can't
What
get
the fuck you
Verizon.
talking about?
None of the big cell companies that do wireless
Yeah.
will come here. I'm 5 miles from the highway, but they
Yeah.
won't fucking come here because we're out of their service area.
Right. It's a fucking stupid,
Yeah.
crazy ass mother.
But I guess that's what happens when there are only.
Well, because they're not going to do
Three-
it for one house. They're not going to do it
Yeah,
for one
they're-
house.
I think there are a grand total of 5 houses on this road. In that 5
Right.
mile span, there are 5 houses.
It's not worth it.
No,
Yeah, you're right. There's 5.
Mm-hmm.
This whole length
One,
from
two,
the highway,
three.
or not? Yeah, from the highway to.
EA
down
says
here.
you guys could do the
5
show from a
houses.
room at Steve's that
7.
never gets used. They could broadcast from his bedroom, but they may end up sharing the space with Steve's latest kidnap victim.
yeah. The whole time we're on, we're going to hear.
Just don't open the closet. I've heard that before. Don't get in that closet. Don't open the closet.
So where's Big D? We're missing Big D and Jen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
We're missing Anthony and Katie. There's people we haven't seen for a while.
Mm.
Are these people that Steve is pissed off?
Probably.
Steve's not,
I
Steve's not,
don't
what do you,
know that it was Steve.
Steve's not pissed off about anything.
You don't know if it's Steve. Did I piss somebody off?
I don't know what happened.
How did I piss? Did I piss somebody off?
Who
We're not going to
knows?
discuss that.
I don't
here.
know what happened.
You sound like you know something.
Who, me? I don't know
No, it
shit.
sounds like Christina
yeah.
knew something.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know if
Nope.
it's Steve.
Elvis would have been 90 today.
Elvis is still 90 today. Wherever he is, he's having a good birthday.
who?
Elvis. It's his 90th birthday.
Oh,
He was born in
Whoa.
35. Would you get your ass out of my face?
You didn't say that last night.
Good Lord. I want to know what
Ooh.
Christina meant when she goes, I don't think it was Steve. Are you implying that I did something?
No.
I didn't do anything, did I?
I don't know.
Did I do something?
Hey, it's been a great show. We got to go. Thanks for coming,
Just
everybody.
give me a yes. Give me a yes or no. Give me a yes or no. I want to know if I did something.
We'll discuss it later.
What the hell did I do? I didn't do anything, did I? In all seriousness, am I being blamed for something that somebody else did?
I can say no to that one. That one is a no for sure. You are not being blamed for something somebody else did.
So I'm being blamed for something I did?
Hey, we got to go. It's been a great show. Thanks
I
for
don't
coming.
even know what I
everybody.
did. What did I do?
Well, welcome to my world.
It's cold
Steve.
outside. Bundle up, everybody. It's cold outside.
I don't
Welcome
even
to
know
my
what the hell
world.
I did to piss somebody off.
Oh,
So you're saying
today's
part of the
Lori's
reason
son's
that
birthday.
Big D and Jen and Anthony and Katie are not here has got
I
something
don't
to do
know
with me?
where they're.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know where they're at. I'm just. Actually, I'm gonna
I
text
just-
Big D right now because I sent him the link.
So you're saying it's Katie and Anthony that I did something to piss them off? What the hell did I do?
I don't know. I just talked to Katie last night. I asked her a medical question.
They're busy. I'm sure.
Were you asking her for more foot pictures?
No.
Who?
Why don't you ask
I'm
her what the hell I did to piss them off?
No, I didn't. I just know. I had a question about my cellulitis.
Oh, Jesus.
And I could ask you, but I didn't want to bother you.
Who were you going to ask?
And you're going to the
I
doctor.
was going to ask
Friday,
Dan, but I
right?
didn't want to bother Dan because I knew Dan was doing overtime. And I just asked Katie. So no, it's just I have only two, and then she told me what to do. I have 2 spots on my legs, one on each leg, that I still have open sores. Should I continue to put zero form on those until they totally heal? She said, yeah, but you also need to get on oral antibiotic to keep the cellulitis from spreading. Okay, I go to the doctor Friday. I'll tell her, and she'll give me one.
I want to know what I did. I don't even know. I don't remember doing anything. I don't remember doing anything.
Isn't it fun driving him nuts?
It is. This is entertaining.
What the hell did I do? Corey says it's like last time Ray offended Big D and ran him off. Yeah,
I don't know what happened to Big D.
I don't know. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, I don't know
never
where
know
he's
what
been.
We just invented a fun game.
I know, right?
Oh well.
No, I know Big D. I don't remember.
He's probably at Lowe's or something, or Menards, or
It's probably working. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, he's probably working.
Yeah,
he
we'll
works
see him
from home on Wednesdays. though.
Thursday night. I'm sure Thursday night.
Usually
was-
able to get on.
Unless he had to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Jen's not been on
Unless
either.
he had to go into the office for something.
Yeah, Jen's usually on.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Big D's mom.
She's taking care. Yeah, that's true.
Could be
Yeah,
taking,
they haven't been posted on Facebook either.
they haven't been
No,
posted on Facebook. Oh,
I haven't seen Jen post anything on Facebook either.
well, Steve guessed that one of the dogs got lost in the snow.
And they're still looking
That
for
take
it.
a lot of
We're
snow.
still looking for pickles.
And they're still looking. They're gonna find frozen pickles when the snow finally gone. The snow's gonna melt, and this is gonna be frozen pickles in the middle of the yard.
Yeah, like in Christmas with the cranks when he sprayed the water on a cat.
I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did. Christina knows. She's sitting there talking about it now. She loves telling Dan about it.
Talking about.
God damn it. Screw all of you. All right, we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Rude.
We'll wrap it up.
Steve would like that.
All right, you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Have a great day.
Okay, bye.